wax on their bottom. I'm a very lucky man. I have an amazing wife who has given me 3 incredible blowjobs. Romance.
Thank you very much. I'll give the points go to Adam and Ed. Go on, Sebastian. Our next round is called If This Is the Answer, What Is the Question? On the board are 6 categories. Adam, which category would you like?
I would like home news, please.
OK, your category is home news, and the answer is 10. What is the question?
Is it how many times does Shane Warne have to say the sentence, "No, really, I'm engaged to Liz Hurley," before people believe him? We love that in Australia, by the way.
The Shane Warne
that is our favourite story of the year. You can keep the World Cup and the Ashes.
Done. And you can keep Liz Hurley. Is it how many days are there in the Greek tax year?
Is it in what year was Jesus 10?
Is it the age lover boy Dara first lost his hair?
What is a cruel name to give your child if your surname is Pin Bowling?
Is it, in fact, how many words has Zara Phillips said to Mike Tyndall since touching down in New Zealand?
How many members of the House of Lords claimed for leaping duties on the 10th day of Christmas last year?
No.
What is a cruel name to give your child if your surname is Snervous Headache?
Is it how many people will be on Bournemouth Beach next weekend?
Is it the number of stolen donuts I can fit on my penis?
Why did it have to be stolen?
You don't want to pay for
how he
it's going to be
steals them.
wasted on your penis.
Surely you invest in your penis donuts. Don't you all pay for your penis donuts?
What number sounds the most dramatic if you just say it 3 times? 10, 10, 10!
OK, can I have the correct answer,
What
please?
force gale comes out of Eric Pickles on Curry Thursday?
How many years before David Williams will get the taste of sewage out of his mouth?
How many shredded wheat constitute a lethal overdose?
How often do I have to ask you to give me the correct answer, please? Please, in the name of mercy.
Is it how much do they want to increase the speed limit by?
It is
On the
exactly that. Thank you very, very much, Ed Byrne. That's very good. Yes, the question I was looking for, by how many miles per hour is the government looking to raise the motorway speed limit? This is the news that the government has announced proposals to raise the motorway speed limit from 70 miles per hour to 80 miles per hour by 2013. There will be a period of consultation later in the year, and then the first 80 mile per hour motorways and large dual carriageways could exist within 2 years.
Regardless of it, even if it's 80 miles an hour, you will still get people driving in the middle lane when there is nobody else around. And the reason is they think it's safer, don't they? It's not safer because everybody coming up behind them drives like an idiot. Some people try and overtake them on the inside. Some people come up behind them, start flashing them. I saw one bloke recently, right? He overtook on the outside, then he slowed down on the inside so as he could overtake on the outside again. He started doing a donut around them.
I think the idea is that they say that it'll help the economy. Because if there's more road deaths, that will lower unemployment.
And how much quicker would you do a 50-mile journey on average?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. And people are going, I can get there 5 minutes faster. They're going to stay in bed.
The real problem here is, for the environment, is that, you know, your wife comes home earlier, catches you with somebody else, burns all your stuff, and that releases a load of carbon emissions.
That's really... If you're doing somebody else and you're not allowing at least 5 minutes gap between shutting them out the door and your wife arriving in, you're cutting it very fine there. I'm just saying... You've got to schedule this far better than that.
There's a terrifying feeling of knowledge coming off you.
Fake knowledge about any kind of thing.
Dora Bryn, agony uncle.
I don't want to live in a country with average speed cameras, though, do you? I hate average speed. I want to live in a country that has really good speed cameras.
Which weather-related records were broken recently?
This has been the hottest October since Record Breakers finished.
It was great. It was everybody, lots of people incredibly happy. Some people just sitting in the sun. Other people phoning up British Gas and going,
Whenever there's a heat wave, I love you guys because you just disrobe. I haven't seen that much skin since I was in a hot tub with Brian Blessed. That is a loofah!
It was just a chance for, you know, the press to roll out their sleazy photographs again. It's like almost as an agency you ring going, we need sleazy photographs fast. Where are the guys who do the A-level results? They've not been busy for a few weeks. There's a photograph of one girl. I don't know if, do we, actually we have it.
Is it the fish and chips
the fish and chips
Oh,
photograph.
yeah.
The fish and chips. And you're kind of going, and you're going, it's the fish and chips you want. Oh, yeah, love, yeah, there's a fish and chips there.
You could just eat one. Eat
One,
one of the fish
slowly,
and
now
chips.
in, now out, now in, yeah.
Could you get some,
lovely
could you
chips,
get some...
yeah.
Just let the grease just drip on you.
do you think the photographer said, hang on, I'm going to get a sip bladder?
Well done, very good. No, my favourite, get rid of the tits and the chips, thank you. My favourite thing about
Other
it
things you've said in hotels before now.
quick, my wife is coming, get rid of the chips and the tits. Anyway, my favourite thing is when they say, and it was hotter than Mexico. It was doing randomly, like we're in a battle with Mexico. Finally, Mexico, stick that in your sombrero. Hotter than you. And there's somewhere in Guadalajara, there's a man going, oh no, we have to take down the sign. A giant sign saying, this many days since it was hotter in Bournemouth. Pedro, take down the sign, they've won. We shall start again tomorrow.
Everybody does this. I read in the papers that Jersey was boasting that it had been hotter than Hawaii. But, on the other hand, Hawaii didn't collaborate with the Nazis, so...
It wasn't good for everyone because Tesco said they sold 3 million extra burgers, right, and 800,000 sausages. So while we were enjoying it, pigs and cows were looking up going, oh, shit.
It made me realise why British never know ahead of time when it's actually going to be nice weather. Because I was actually sitting in the hot weather going, oh, this is lovely, we should have people over next weekend. And my friend's going, it's only going to last a day. I suddenly realised why British barbecues are so frantic. It's like, Terry, the sun's out, quick, get to Tesco, get some sausages, get one of them little 4 barbecues. We've only got a few minutes.
Barbecue, stat.
People have managed to turn it around into a complaint, though, haven't they? Because it's over. It's over now. People go, well, it's over, isn't it? It's over now. There's a hurricane. Now it's all cold. But that's life, isn't it? Everything balances out. Everything in life, yin and yang. For everything nice, you get something nasty. That's why fun fairs are run by the most threatening people you've ever met in your life.
OK, at the end of that round, the points go to Chris Hugh and Showers. OK, now we come to scenes we'd like to see. So if everyone can make their way over to the performance area, I'll read out this week's topics, and then we'll see what our panellists can come up with. OK, here we go. The first subject is unlikely instructions.
Please do not use this electrical appliance while you're in the bath. Actually, you know what? Go on. If you're that dumb, I think we can afford to lose you.
Nick Clegg Feng Shui. Move everything to the right for an easier life.
Hot noodle. For best results, put back on the shelf.
If pain persists, see a doctor. Just make sure it's not Michael Jackson's doctor.
To light gas, first place match near buttocks.
One of these condoms has got a hole in it. Are you feeling lucky, punk?
Dale Farm yoghurt. Contents may settle.
Please retain these assembly instructions in case you want to disassemble the furniture when you realise moving in with her wasn't the best move after all.
Instructions for sandwich toaster. Week 1, eat nothing but toasted sandwiches. Week 2, put in cupboard, and never use again.
If unsure how to apply condom, take banana and beat erection with it till it goes away.
Enjoy your animal-shaped biscuits. Do not eat if seal is broken.
To reboot, pick up boots and put them on again.
Congratulations on your new bread maker. Ooh, I bet Kingsmill are quaking in their boots.
Game is over either when one player collects all cheeses or Daddy has a tantrum and kicks the board across the room.
Are your hands full, but you want to transfer 10 donuts?
OK. The next topic is unlikely things to hear in a restaurant.
Let's skip the pudding. You look like you've had enough already.
Wow, thanks for picking up the bill, Dara.
No, I'm sorry, we don't have snail porridge. No, this isn't owned by Heston Blumenthal. This is Heston Services.
How does crispy aromatic duck sound? Quack, quack. But that was before it was either crispy or aromatic.
Do I have a reservation? Well, I'm not sure about all these Polish people moving over here.
Table for two, please. But no food. I'm a woodworm.
This is a traditional Greek restaurant, so don't worry if you can't pay. The German government will cover it.
You'd like a Foster's? Hang on, I'll see if we've got any left. Barry, any Foster's left? Yeah, keg's nearly full, Jim.
Here's the tip. If you find the rest of the chef's penis, please let us know.
Have you been to a harvester before? I'm joking, no one comes twice.
It's nice to see the rugby players getting along with the dwarves.
Well, that's an unusual taste, isn't it? What is in this death by chocolate?
It's nice to see Zara and Mike getting along.
Yes, it is all-you-can-eat night, and that's why you can't come in, Mr. Pickles.
Oh, my God. There's a man's face in my soup and it looks just like me.
Excellent choice, sir. This lady is much fitter than your wife.
Rose for the lady. If you want to do something for the lady, why don't you fuck off?
OK, the points go to Chris Hughes-Shewers. And that's the end of the show. This week's winners are Chris Addison, Hugh Dennis and Stuart Francis. Commiserations to Andy Parsons, Adam Hills and Ed Byrne. Thank you for watching. I'm Dara Breen. Good night.
Tomorrow at 10, we're as snug as a bug on BBC Two with Stephen Fry's QI on insects and invertebrates. While on BBC Three now, Robbie Savage is giving Strictly a rest for a round of well good golf with Lee Nelson. Quality.